Good afternoon. How are you guys? I hope y'all are doing fabulous today. It has been a busy morning for me. I don't have babies in my household right now, but I have, and I know what it's like to be a new mama, and I know what it's like to have new babies around the house. Do you? If you are a mama, get on in here. If you have grandchildren, get on in here, because we are going to offer you some tips on how to stay organized, how to stay positive during these times when we are so challenged by that newborn coming home and maybe trying to put us on a schedule rather than us running the show. They try to run the show. I know a lot of you around here are new coming in here. Let us know where you're coming in from, because Tami, my guest, is not from where I live in South Carolina. She is actually in Illinois and has recently come back there from Alaska. And so I welcome you today, Tami. And for those of you that don't know me, I am Beth Bolus, and I love connecting with people and learning how they're making things easier for themselves, and and sharing those things, because if we can reach just that one other person that can benefit, we have done our mission. We are out there to help one family at a time change the way that their families look, because they are being able to approach it in a different way and be positive. Because remember, our kids are watching us no matter how old they are, whether they're infants or whether they're grown. They are watching you. They're wondering what buttons they can push to see if they can coerce you to do what they want. Right, Tami?
Exactly.
So tell me, how old is your little?
He is 3 months old now.
How has life changed since he came home from the hospital?
Quite a bit. A lot. My schedule revolves around him and his sleep schedule, his eat schedule, which is not a schedule at all. It's just when he wants to. So I have to manage my time around when he's asleep or when he's just happy and active.
Oh, he's not your first child, right?
No, he's not. I have a 6-year-old. I have another boy.
So was he a little bit easier, or was he just as difficult?
Oh, he was much more difficult. This one's my easy one.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Well, I know when I came home with my firstborn, he was not easy. We had been in NICU for like 20 days, and when we finally did come home, we did not have a routine, and he was not a happy camper, and things were just not smooth, and he just had that bad stomach where he projectile vomited. It was just not nice. So, it was car rides. It was the constant, somebody had to walk him and hold him and get him happy. And I remember my dad walking. We have pictures of him. He was walking, carrying my son around on the porch at the beach, trying to get that child happy. And he would go to sleep, dare not put him down when he went to sleep.
Oh, yeah.
Was it like that?
It was for a while. If I lay him on my chest and he falls asleep, I can move him from my chest onto his bassinet on his stomach now, because he can lift his own head. So I'm not afraid of him suffocating. He's kind of beyond that now. So he's been asleep now for an hour and a half on his belly in the bassinet, and he's doing good. So
that's a long reprieve.
Yeah, it is. Usually he sleeps about 3 hours. During the day it can be less, though, because of noise, or it's too quiet, or I'm not next to him.
So I bet you get a lot accomplished on those times where he actually does give you a little bit of reprieve, and you get a break when he's rested, when he's asleep.
Yes. I do a lot of organizing and cleaning and self-care. I take care of myself. I'll do my hair and makeup, because that's not all exciting to him. He doesn't tolerate sitting in a bounce or watching me do my hair.
But he's with mom, so he's happy.
Yeah.
So what do you do what are some of the things you do to help keep yourself organized amid tell me his name again?
Caspian.
When Caspian decides to scream and just not cry, and you've got to drop what you're doing and go do it, what are some of the things that you do to keep yourself organized so you can get it all done?
Well, every morning and every evening when I wake up and before I go to sleep, I wash all his bottles, all of them, fully, and I fill them to the ounces they need to be, so that when I wake up or when I have to quick drop something and run to him, if he's screaming, it's usually because he's hungry, and I can fill his formula bottles real quick without having to say, oh my gosh, I gotta wash this. Oh my gosh, I gotta fill it with water and try to hold him and drop everything all over the place, because a wiggly baby is not really convenient when you're trying to fill a bottle. Also, definitely in the mornings, we have a set routine now for when we wake up. He'll wake me up around 6:30, 7 a.m. And he just wakes up as the happiest baby alive. He's smiling, he's playing, and at that time, I don't have to worry about fixing a bottle at the moment. He's not hungry. He just wants to get up and play. So I turn over, I pick him up, and I take my 2 capsules, and then I play with him, and then half an hour later, we're both hungry, which is super convenient. So he eats his num-nums, as I like to call them, and he knows what that is too. When you say it, he's got his mouth open, ready. And I drink my lifestyle mix, and it's worked out really well. I keep those organized. I pull out a capsule and a lifestyle mix and put it next to my on my nightstand next to his bottles, so that each are next to each other, and I'm not running around the bedroom trying to find these things in the morning, because nobody has time for that.
Yeah, nobody has time for figuring out.
Or that before the capsules.
That's right. And for those of you that don't have any idea what she's talking about, I'm going to get back to that in just a second. But you know what? Who has time as a mama, no matter what age, right? Especially as a young mama, trying to, like Tami does, getting everything organized as a single mama, trying to get everything done and take care of him. To figure out, oh, I've got to take this a little bit before I eat, or I have to take it after I eat, and
yeah, that's too complicated. Like, I don't eat like normal people do. I eat when I can, and that's that.
That's right. You eat when you can, you take care of yourself when you can, but you are incorporating the self-care, which is so important, and it really helps you so much. And what she does, guys, to take care of herself has helped you come across more positively.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about that.
So what I have learned, everybody tells me, oh, as a new mom, like you have, not new, but new, you have to take care of yourself. Make sure you're doing that. And I tell them, I make sure I take care of myself daily. That means taking my Thrive, getting a shower in every single morning, whether I'm showering myself by myself or I have the baby in my arms while I'm showering. It happens. Right. And then I just continue on my day, like, not as if I don't have a baby, but I don't let that interfere with what I have to do for myself. I incorporate him into what I do. Mm-hmm. So if I am doing my hair and he's happy, he's going to sit in his bouncer and watch me. Also, days I'm not feeling so great, I'm going to look nicer because it makes me feel better.
And you're right, Tami, taking care of ourselves and getting up, and whether we have planned to go out or we're staying home, it's important for us to take care of us, because get up and get dressed like you have someplace to go. Right. It always makes you feel better. It's that mindset. And I'm so proud of you for incorporating on the tight budget that you're on, incorporating and putting yourself first, so that you can be there for him. And these capsules beside your bedside give you the gut health that you need. And the pre and probiotics and enzymes to get you going in the morning. And like you said, 20 minutes later, you are ready to incorporate the next step, that lifestyle mix. What flavor lifestyle mix do you go? This is chocolate.
I actually use the vanilla. I've tried the chocolate. I love chocolate, but I'm not a fan of the lifestyle mix chocolate. But I really like the vanilla. My favorite is the peppermint, when I can get it. That makes me super happy. Like, I love the peppermint. The apple pie is actually really good too. which is funny because I don't like apples, but I like the apple pie mix. So it all depends.
Cool. And so that goes right into you, like you told me, like you said, it goes right into your schedule. When you're feeding him his bottle, you're drinking your lifestyle mix, and you are getting the rest of the vitamins that you need to get you going through the day. And it's like eating 1,600 yogurts, the really good yogurts. So you're getting good stuff into you. And way to go, taking care of yourself. Kudos to you. I'm proud of you. And then,
thank you. Can I add one more thing, if you don't mind?
Yeah, absolutely. What's up?
So I have a really long medical history of being sick all the time since the time I was a baby. And when I started on Thrive back in January, when I met Yvonne, I was pregnant, and I took half of everything because I was so sensitive, but I have not been sick for almost a year now. And that is incredible to me. And people who are always sick, or they have immune problems, or they have digestion issues, gut health issues, this is for you. This is absolutely a no-brainer, and it saves. It saves because I can function every single day knowing I'm not going to get sick the next day. And that is just amazing for me. And I can function with a baby, whereas when I had my other son, when he was a toddler, I was always sick. And it took away from our mommy-baby time because I couldn't be fully mentally there because I was always sick. And now I'm not. And I haven't gotten sick in a year. And it is just like the most amazing thing for me because I can function great every single day.
Mm-hmm. And we're not saying that it's going to make your medical condition go away.
Oh,
it's
definitely not.
Make you be able to deal with whatever it is going on in a much more in a fashion where you're not having to run to the doctor all the time. I know that absolutely happened in my life too. And that third step, I choose this one. Which one do you have on?
I have this one on today because,
you have black label. Yep, I've got the
black label on today.
Mm-hmm.
I needed a little extra today after yesterday and the headaches I had. So exhaustion, and you gotta do what you gotta do.
Our kids make us exhausted sometimes. Sometimes whatever it is that we dive into takes a little bit more out of us than we think. And we do have to listen to our bodies, but you have the game advantage. You have the game advantage because you are implementing self-care into your life. And listen to this. Did you guys hear her? She said she has not had something that has totally wiped her out in how long? A year?
Yeah.
That's absolutely phenomenal. And you know what? Not having to run to the doctor.
Gosh, yeah.
It's such a big savings, not only of money, but of time. And then what all the big pharmaceutical stuff does to our bodies and getting us all out of symbiotic balance. Wow. I'm amazed. That's phenomenal.
I'm amazed at this product and I love it. Like, I would never go back.
If you guys want to know more about this, reach out to Tami, reach out to me. We really want you to know what it's like not to have to run to the doctor because you're sick, because you're not well, and on a consistent basis where something's going to force you to go and be seen. We want you to feel and to enjoy whatever part of life you are in. We want you to live life to its fullest. So, Tami, one other thing. Where would you see yourself? I know that you had gone to Alaska and had your baby in Alaska and you came back to Illinois. Where would you see yourself without having, there he is.
This is my baby. He woke up from a nap.
Hey, sweetie. That's precious. Where would you see yourself now if you were not thriving, if you had not been taking care of yourself physically?
Honestly, I'd be sick all the time because my situation, the stress that I've been under would debilitate me. absolutely debilitate me completely. It has in the past. Stress does. My blood pressure will go up, and I'll just get headaches all the time, and just gut health. I'll run to the bathroom constantly, and just depression too. Being under high amounts of negative stress. And stress can be good sometimes, depending on like if you have a goal to achieve. But the stress I've been under is not the positive kind of stress anybody should be under.
Right.
And being able to take these products every day, my mood has been incredible. It would not be this way if I did not take Thrive. Because a few days I went off Thrive because I was waiting for a product to come. I remember messaging Yvonne and saying, hey, I'm sorry I haven't been around the last couple of days. I'm extremely discouraged and crying all the time. And I just, my mental state of mind is in the dumps. And when I got back on my Thrive, it was just like a breath of fresh air. Like my mind cleared again. I could think straight again. I could be happy for my son and not be crying all the time. And I could like face people.
That's I don't know what to say. That's just absolutely incredible to hear that, because those postpartum blues are real.
Yes, they are real.
Really tough. And I am so glad that you found a tool that you now can share with other young mamas out there that are going through that struggle. He is just adorable.
Trying to
and
better.
Because you are thriving and taking care of you on the inside, you've gotten your mental, your mood support that you need. You are no longer suffering so miserably from postpartum. And how wonderful is that? I am so thrilled that you met our mutual friend, Yvonne.
Me too. And it was so funny. Did anybody tell you how we met?
Was it at church?
It was. I asked her to hold my coffee because I had to run to the bathroom.
You and then she said, to hold your coffee. That's hilarious.
Right? And it's so funny because I don't drink coffee anymore. And she's like, I can teach you how to ditch that. And I was like, but I like my coffee. Why would I want to ditch that? I need this. And she said, I have something better that you need. And I was like, yeah, right. Okay. And I tried it anyways. And I was like, wow, I don't need coffee. Like, that's a game changer. Like, I'm not drinking coffee? Who am I?
And she got you on the right path. Listen, if you are a mama out there, drop down below if you would love to know what Tami's trick is, because she gave us coffee. She is dealing with postpartum like a champ. And look at that baby. He is so absolutely, you're not supposed to say that a boy's gorgeous, but he's gorgeous. He is beautiful.
And as a baby, you can say that. Maybe not when he's 14, but yeah, as a baby.
Okay, so I got by with it. But I know that I think that's probably the first thing I said to my when I saw my son was beautiful. So this is a game changer in life. If you want to change things in your life, we will set you up, because we are game changers. We are here to help you. And listen, one more thing, we cannot leave here, because Tami, I believe that you decided that this is going to be the way that you're going to be able to take care of you financially also. Because as you came in, because you saw the potential that this ability to network with people and to show people that you can make money while you have a newborn at home, and incorporate him into everything that you do, that you can while he's asleep. You can get on that cell phone and you can connect with people and make money, and you can provide for your household. And I think that's absolutely beautiful. So, so now Tami can get her products for free because she is referred to people that have ordered underneath her, and she gets her products for free every month. She gets that nice big box that I've shared with you guys on my page before, full of products, of these nutritional products called Thrive by Lovell. And if you want to know how to do that, if you want grocery money, if you want life-changing money, we are here to help you. And Tami, I know what you're headed for. I bet you want that car in your driveway soon.
I would like that. I do have a car, and when I bought it, it was good and everything, but a couple months later, everything started falling apart. And I'd like one that doesn't do that. That
Yeah,
would be
you
really
need
helpful,
something dependable.
because maintenance is expensive.
Yeah, it is. It
Especially
is.
when everything falls apart at once.
Well, I'm going to let you go while he is still happy. And thank you for joining us. And guys, let us help you change where you're headed with your wellness. And if you're catching us in the middle of this, please go back and watch, because Tami's story is absolutely incredible. Thank you for your time. And bye-bye, sweetie. See you
Bye.
later.